we all deserve to put a little bit of time and energy and love into ourselves. And in the morning, you're still expected to wake up early, you're expected to make breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But I feel like as a mom, we're just kind of expected to handle it, deal with it, move on, you'll be fine. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Melissa. Today I really wanted to talk more about the experiences that I've been going through with motherhood, with being a stay-at-home mom, just with being a mom in general. The last video I did, I'll link it here, but the last video I did got a lot of positive feedback, and I'm so happy about that because it feels really good that a community of moms kind of came together and said, hey, I'm also experiencing this, and it just feels nice to know that we're not alone. Everything that we're feeling is valid. So I figured I would do another video like this, just kind of talking about just everything that I've been experiencing recently. As you can see, I have the monitor right here. Both kids are asleep, thank God. We'll see how much of this video I can actually record before one of them wakes up. So today's video is going to be called The Unspoken Truths of Motherhood. So the first thing I want to talk about is the emotional roller coaster that us moms deal with. So to start off, I know a lot of moms have dealt with this, but we have a lot of mom guilt, especially when it comes time to spend any sort of money or time or just to do things that we like. And it feels like we should be spending that money or that time on our kids and our family. At least I know that's how I feel a lot of the times. Often Doreen would be like, okay, like why don't you book like a massage for the weekend or get your nails done or do this or do that. And I'm just like, yeah, but then I'm gonna have to leave the kids and then I feel guilty. I can't even imagine how working moms must feel, either putting their kids in daycare or leaving them with a loved one. Just taking that time away from your kids, I'm sure that the mom guilt is so real and it's so hard to overcome, but I definitely feel like we all deserve to put a little bit of time and energy and love into ourselves. I recently touched on this as well, but kind of like the feeling of losing yourself. I personally feel like I am only a mom now and I'm only a wife, and I remember just like before having kids, even before getting married and have a house, I was obsessed with going to the gym. I loved the way it made me look, I loved the way it made me feel, and that was kind of something that I did either before work or after work, and it just kind of like cleared my mind. I was able to focus only on myself and nothing else, and I don't really get that anymore. Although I still am slowly trying to find time to work out, honestly, it's more so for my body because I need to lose weight. It's just a fact, rather than me going to work out to enjoy it. Before, it was all about enjoyment for me, and now I feel like it's literally only because I need to lose so-and-so weight before so-and-so date, which kind of sucks because even something that I once really enjoyed doing, now it's not really enjoyable for me. I definitely kind of feel like the old Melissa is long gone, and this is like the new Melissa where you're a mom, you're a wife, and you have no time for yourself. You have no time to kind of find new interests, spark old interests, which kind of sucks. And I know a lot of moms feel this way too. I have a couple mom friends that are just slowly trying to get back into working out again, and again, it's mainly because they don't like the way their body looks post-pregnancies. The next topic I want to touch on is the physical and mental exhaustion. I can go on and on about this forever because as a relatively new mom, I feel like I haven't gotten a good night's sleep in well over 2 years, because even when I was pregnant with Leo, I still wasn't sleeping very good. I was literally up a million times a night. But I don't know about you guys, my kids don't sleep. At least they don't sleep anywhere as much as they should be sleeping. I honestly haven't slept good in so long because even when Mila does get good stretches of sleep at night, I feel like I'm always thinking that I'm like hearing crying when I'm really not. And up until like 3 weeks ago, Leo was still waking up like 5 times a night. Now, me and Jermaine do have this agreement that at nighttime, Mila is my child and Leo is his child. It's a very clear line. So that has worked for us for the most part. Of course, sometimes like he'll go get Mila or I'll go get Leo, but honestly, most of the time Leo just wants daddy. But it's just exhausting because I feel like one kid is always waking up. Like we haven't had a night in forever that no kid woke up throughout the night. So it's really hard to deal with that exhaustion. And then in the morning, you're still expected to wake up early, you're expected to make breakfast, lunch, and dinner. you are still expected to do everything that you would normally do, and it's just hard to do when you don't get a good night's sleep. It really is just a constant mental load that us moms deal with, whether it's scheduling, whether it's taking care of the kids, going grocery shopping, if you work, even the emotional needs of everyone in the family. I feel like being a mom is really like the glue to the family, and all of this emotional burden honestly leads to burnout for a lot of women, and that can look different in every single case. I know for me, I am definitely an emotional eater. I have put on about 10 pounds in the last couple months, and I've just been feeling more and more stressed, which leads to me eating more and more, especially that late night eating. That is what always gets me. And it's honestly because of the stress. Like, I just feel like I am doing so much for everyone in my life and not a lot of reciprocation, if you know what I mean. But I feel like as a mom, we're just kind of expected to handle it, deal with it, move on, you'll be fine. The next topic I want to talk about is the pressure to be the perfect mom, the perfect wife. I follow a lot of moms on Instagram, and so many of these moms that have a lot more money than I do will spend thousands and thousands on a gorgeous playroom, decor for their kids' rooms, just like the best of the best. Even like the snacks that they're making for their kids, the meals that they're making, how they present themselves. I feel like I'm constantly comparing myself to these moms. So it's really hard. Like, I really have to think about what I'm looking at social media a lot of the times, because social media isn't real for the most part. I feel like it's so hard to find moms to really relate to on social media, because everyone wants their lives to seem perfect. And what I want to do with this channel is I really want to show the raw and real side of motherhood as well. Yes, I love vlogging my kids, I love vlogging myself happy, but I also really enjoy these videos where it's just me and the camera sitting down and I'm just talking about real life stuff that I've been struggling with, I know my friends have been struggling with, and I know a bunch of moms out there have also been struggling with. So I think it's kind of nice to show that side of life as well, because there is just so much comparing that I know we all do on social media, when in reality we're doing just fine. As moms, I feel like we also get a lot of judgment from others. I know for me personally, Mila just turned a year old, and I feel like I'm already getting comments about, when are you gonna start breastfeeding? Are you almost done breastfeeding? Are you gonna give her milk? Are you gonna give her this? Are you gonna give her that? And I personally feel like she's still a baby, and as long as I still have milk coming in, I don't mind breastfeeding her. Obviously, I don't want to breastfeed her past like 2 probably, but personally, I'm in no rush to stop. And I definitely feel a little bit of judgment sometimes from people. Want to be in my video? Well guys, surprise, surprise, I couldn't even get through a video without this one waking up. Are you okay? Want to say something? Hi. Want to say hi? Hi. Say my name is Mila. Hi. As I was saying, as moms, you really do feel a lot of judgment for your choices, but honestly, if you decide something, just stick with it. The last thing I want to talk about is loneliness and isolation. I really had to work hard to maintain mom friends. There's a couple moms that I talk to every single day, and it honestly just makes the world of a difference. I feel like a lot of times, like let's say my cousins, for example, they want to do a birthday dinner or whatever the case is, and I can't go because it's at like 8 o'clock at night. I can't do that. So it kind of sucks in a sense, because although I would love to do all these different things with friends and with my cousins, like I just can't anymore. And Jermaine would always say like, yeah, just go, who cares, just go. But it's like, if I go and screw up Mila's schedule, I have to pay for that the next, like at least the next day, if not the next 2 days. So in my eyes, at this point in time, it's just not worth it. I have to just stay home. Last little point that I want to talk about before I quickly wrap this video up is moms really feeling unappreciated. I just feel like when moms are at home by themselves with their kids, you don't really know how much they do unless you are literally doing it yourself. Like, during the day, I literally do not stop. Like, I literally had 20 minutes of alone time where I recorded this video, and now she's already up. So that was my alone time, and I recorded the video. I also folded laundry, I washed the dishes. It was like, I'm just doing so much during the day, and I feel like you don't really see it and you don't feel appreciated, I guess. I definitely feel like even partners coming home and saying like, wow, like, you know, good job today, or, you know, how was your day? Just like something as simple as that. But really just showing appreciation, even just showing up with flowers one day, or bringing home dinner or lunch or coffee. I definitely feel like that kind of brightens up women's day a little bit, especially after being at home and taking care of the kids all day and changing a million diapers and cleaning up and cooking. It's just a lot that we go through, and feeling appreciated would make the world of difference, right? All right, guys, I really need to wrap this up, but I have like another like 6 points that I want to talk about. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you can relate to anything in the video, and if moms can actually relate to this type of content, I will post the second part as well. So let me know down below if you can relate to anything, and I hope you guys are doing well. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. Want to say bye?